So as of recording this, I've never driven this car. I haven't driven this track in the rain for a long time. We haven't done a practice race on this track beforehand. And the first corner is a very tight hairpin. This is going to go great. We added some bits from the normal Cheetah Classic, and I made the wide body bits paintable, but on retail it's literally livery on or off. Is this the livery? Just the stripe? It's a camo thingy. Okay, so you can't even get this stripe on the regular version. This video is brought to you by the Twitch area of my website. Check out my stream schedule and what I'll be playing each stream, as well as info on emotes, sub badges, donation sounds, and more at bruffy.com/twitch. The LSCM Cheetah Classic, it might be out, and I might have already tested it by the time this goes up on YouTube, but as of right now, this is the first time I've ever driven it. Thanks to the power of FiveM. Oh, I survived. I survived turn 1, I can't believe it. But just like the now newly named LSCM Jester RR, this will also have a single livery that you can either have on or off. Thankfully you can take it off though, like you can now with the Jester wide body. But there's no customization to it or anything like that. The idea being that LSCM did all the customization, so you don't need to. Why would you want to? Why would you want to customize your own car? The Los Santos car meet did it for you. Wonder if it'll be usable in tuners, like the LSCM Jester RR, otherwise known as the Jester RR wide body. Previously known as the Jester wide body. Anyway, we're on Blaine County 24 hours short, this time in the rain. Thought I'd mix it up a little bit for a random all. God damn it, I'm never going to get this stopped. Where do I need to brake? Maybe here? I don't know. Brakes aren't too bad, actually. The brakes are better than that brawler. LMP1 Regina. What a classic Project Homecoming vehicle. Where's my HSW Regina Rockstar? Could have had that if you decided to actually use HSW for old cars instead. HSW Adder is what I think we're missing out on the most. They need to give the Adder the highest top speed, like, for the first time ever. The Adder has never had the highest top speed in GTA 5, even though everyone seems to think so. Highest top speed in Supers, but it was always 1 mile per hour slower than the Z-Type in Sports Classics for top speed. So it's never ever been the fastest car. I need an HSW Adder in the final update that goes 180 miles an hour. No spoiler upgrade. Don't give it an HSW spoiler or anything. Make it actually the fastest car in a straight line. Down he goes. It'll be an Adder wide body and cost 4 mil. An LSCM Adder with a wide body kit. 1 livery that you can put on or off. Oh, by the way, the Cheetah Classic that we started with, it can only get that stripe on Project Homecoming. The livery that you can either have on or off, or rip, is like some sort of camo livery. Probably just as ugly as the Jester wide body version. Anyway, we're back with Random All. It feels weird that we're doing Random All second. We've just done the Random More. But we have more people for it, so it did work out as I was talking about in that one. Saturday morning randoms, definitely less people than a Sunday evening. Maybe we swap it and do the random alls, 2 random alls on a Sunday and random mores on a Saturday. I don't know. Trying to think of how to maximize the most people for the alls. Oh, that's a big rip. That is unfortunate. Lawnmower from a top 5. But then on YouTube, you'd be waiting a couple of weeks. You'd have 2 random alls on the bounce, and then you'd wait a couple of weeks for another one when you got random mores instead. You call it camo, I call it vomit art. Is it that bad? I haven't actually seen the livery for the Cheetah Classic. Oh, that's a fence. Wait, this will be the 50... Is this the 50th? If I don't win this race, that'll be 50 races that I haven't won, I think. It just hit me. I think that's the stat. Currently on a 49 race losing streak for random alls. I've won random mores. I've won vanilla random alls. But when it comes to Project Homecoming random alls, this is the longest losing streak I've ever had. I think this is number 50. Can't guarantee, because I can't remember the numbers, but I think so. Damn, this just got serious. I'd prefer not to hit the big 5-0 if I could. It was 42 losing races, then it was 2 on the bounce, 2 wins very close, and then it's been dry spell. That photo finish feels like an absolute age away. Oh, come on. Come on, really? Well, you can see on the controller that I was turning left there. God friggin' damn it. Turning right, sorry, not left. It's the actual way that I was going. Yeah, 50 it is. Friggin' sentient Vamos. Thing is, the reason that the meme cars on Project Homecoming are so good is because they're just accentuated versions of the regular cars. Like, the reason that the Vamos drives so poorly is because it's got really high toe in and toe out values, which mean you hit a curb and the wheels just go in random directions. And all they did for the sentient Vamos is just put those values even higher. So they haven't done anything special. They've just accentuated the problem that it has in vanilla, that Rockstar programmed it to have. Okay, the first one wasn't a weight, but that one is. But I can't see his name, which is annoying. The first one wasn't a weight because I was all over the road. That one, I was definitely going into the corner totally fine. But I can't see his name to call him out, so great. Well, this has been a fantastic lap. Got up into third. And for once, I was starting to believe that maybe I could break the streak up into third place. Still plenty of the race to go to catch the leaders. Nope. Do you know what? That's the lap that's going to cost me. I bet if you calculate, like, if that had just been any normal average lap for all the other laps, and you take into account the time loss I had from the Sentient Vamos lap, that was a 2 minute 4 second lap. That's going to cost me the win. I could feel it now. I almost want to get something even slower, just for that not to be the difference. Oh yeah, an LSCM Monroe. Monroe Custom's such a good mod car. I wish we had it in GTA, but they would create it as an LSCM Monroe, wouldn't they? It would have a livery that you can either toggle on or off. No other customization possible. No consistency with the cars though, like there's 5 different ways to get a wide body variant of a car. Sometimes it's just the natural version of the car, like the Comet Retro Custom. Sometimes it's a mod in Los Santos Customs. Sometimes it's an upgrade to the car. I guess you could call the Comet Retro Custom that, but there isn't a Comet Retro. Like things like the Spectre Custom, the Itali GTB Custom, they give you all wide body variants. So you've got that with custom on the end of the name. You've got the same thing but with wide body at the end of the name, like the 10F and the 10F wide body. You still upgrade them at Benny's, but it's just different naming convention. And now you've got these LSCM completely uncustomizable wide body variants that are completely separate cars. Nothing makes sense. You know it's going bad when you get pushed in the back by a Vito Modern. Blade Cruiser. Am I even going to get top half in this? I'm starting to lose hope of anything decent. I'm still on the lead lap at least. Like a new dev, new idea came 10 years after, and they didn't think about how it was before with the LSCM stuff. Yeah, and that's fine to have like new ideas and new ways to do things. I don't think it's been popular to have LSCM wide body variants of cars with no customization whatsoever. But I also feel like you've got to at least think about the systems that are in place. Like that's the problem with GTA Online as a whole. There's just so many different systems all in. It would be so much better if things were streamed, like, you know, the CEO office from one of the early updates, all it's good for is like the import export. They added import export to it, and then the warehouse stuff. But can you imagine if that was like your base of operations for a bunch of businesses, and then you had another location, say like something like the agency for missions and heists and stuff, like few small locations that then were expanded upon rather than just having new stuff every single time, and it just gets this convoluted mess. Okay, ever an RS, another new one. Cool vehicle actually. Really weird. I didn't expect it to get the lap time that it did when I started driving it. Yeah, I mean, it probably is because GTA 5, GTA Online has just been a test bed for GTA 6 since probably, what, like 2016 or something? When they did the ill-gotten gains with the huge hike in prices for cars, where the T20 and the Osiris were $2 million, where previously the previous highest was $1 million with the adder. Like, ever since then, everything has all been about testing to see what works, what doesn't, what they can get away with pricing, what features work, what features don't. So now it's just this big convoluted mess of ideas. Yeah, advanced handling flags were an even more obvious version of that, but I think it goes back much further than that. Alright, Entity. Let's go. I'm in the top half. Get up the inside of this exemplar. Hey, two 2013 cars next to each other. Blast from the past. When cars had character. To be fair, the latest DLC has had some interesting cars. In terms of the way that they drive. The game has also just been going on for way too long and constantly adding new stuff instead of touching or adjusting old stuff. Yeah, that's the problem. Old stuff gets forgotten about when... HSW is the perfect example of it. Only ever being put on new cars these days. Instead of being given to old cars. Like everything old gets forgotten about. If there was some cohesion to making old stuff continually relevant with the new stuff. Which they kind of did a little bit with this latest DLC. But not to any great extent. But it's the new shiny stuff that makes the money, isn't it? That's what sells the shark cards. That's 100% why HSW is only on new cars, because essentially with an HSW car, they're making you pay 4 million for a tamper rather than just 1 million or whatever. Like, it's just a hidden extra cost. Whereas if they put HSW on the original tamper, they're only getting the HSW price, and a lot of people just would ignore it because they don't realize it or something. What's the cost of the Stinger TT? Was that the most expensive car with HSW? It's like 4 million or something, isn't it? And you take into account the cost of the car and then the HSW upgrade. HSW upgrades used to be pretty cheap for expensive cars and expensive for cheap cars, but now it's just expensive flat out. The HSW upgrade for the Tampa GT is $500,000 more expensive than the car itself. Hey, oh come on! God damn it. Okay, it's not just that one lap now that's caused me to not win this race. At least when you know you're going to get the peanut, you can kind of try to angle yourself onto the checkpoint in a way that you can make that work. Like we had in the just about to become a dad race. When it's in a random all, you just can't possibly preempt it. Well, looks like it's going to be the big 50 races without a random all win. I thought the 42 streak would be the longest ever. I couldn't see it ever going more than 42. Like, that was so long. Such a long time. But here we are, sitting at 50. I could go another 50 and not win. I've had some really rotten luck in a lot of random alls since then. I don't think my driving has cost me in any random all since that the one where I choked it, but I think that one wasn't that one before the photo finish, so I don't think any of these 50 have been caused by the driving. It's just been the cars. Will you win before GTA 6 comes out? That's the question. Will I get another random all win before GTA 6? It's looking unlikely. Dragon GT safety car. Okay, nobody's allowed to overtake me. They should have added a safety car livery for the Schlagen GT. They added the safety car livery for the new Rapid GTX, which looks cool, but it's kind of half-baked. They should have put the lights on the top and stuff. Like, they had the taxi sign on the top of the taxi livery for the Hardy. The Clique has a livery that's like a massive bow on the top of it. It's not like they can't do it. Sorry, it's Rapid GT Pause X, that's true. It's not the Rapid GTX, it's the Rapid GT X. Rapid GT X. PeeJay keeping me right. Zion Classic. That's amazing. That's amazing. Nicholas just put in the chat. Oh, yeah, you might be able to see it. There, it's still there. Nicholas just put in the chat the Zion has a body pillow. At the exact moment that I got the Zion Classic that has the body pillow. I mean, I don't have the body pillow in it right now, but... No way. That was exactly the same time as I got it. Obviously, with the stream delay, you know, you couldn't have possibly known I was going to get it. That's ridiculous. Nicola Damas, yeah. I've lost the plot now. There's 3 minutes left. I'm not even going to get into the top half. I don't know. I'm just driving aimlessly. 50 races without a win. I've been on my own for a lot of this race too, and certainly the second half. Best car I've had so far, I think. Wait, I got a 1:12 lap time. What was that in? The Schlagen was a pretty quick lap. See, the Schlagen GT to be my best lap. Like, I don't know. If it was, anyway. I don't tend to get these cars that much anymore. The quick stuff, the supercars, the GT cars, the open wheelers. I suppose 22nd is on. Bloody hell, that's some lag. Considering I can't see the name of that person, that's probably who launched into the inside of me earlier on in the race, and I wanted to call them out, but I couldn't because I couldn't see the name. Laggy McLagson, that's what I'm going to call him. Oh, it's Benny. He's right in front of me position-wise. It's actually Benny. Your name is now Laggy McLagson. I am Laggy Boy. I know you can see the names again if you pause and unpause, but I can't do that in the middle of a race. Where was this vehicle earlier in the race? I'd rather had this than the Peanut. That was a mistake. We're alright. We survived. Oh, beautiful! Oh, I gained so many places. I'm in 12th. I got like 4 in 1. Top half is possible. Is top 10. The Tannen. Oh, that's Phoenix in first. This is going to be the last lap unless I can overtake him. He's in a quicker car than me. Damn! Oh, it doesn't break. I'm not going to get another lap in. This is it. It's over. Top 10's not possible. Gonna get overtaken by the Gauntlet Classic Custom 2. Gonna ruin the 1, 2, 3, 4 position. Phoenix is so far ahead. Can you just like slow down? Let's get another lap in. He's so far ahead of me now though. That Vigilante boost transformed the race, because even though I've lost these 2 positions, I'm still in the top half. Now that's it. Just needed some sports car or any middling car on that final lap. Might have had a chance at the top 10. It would have been close actually. Phoenix needed to finish the race anyway. I almost got lapped by second. Oh well. There it is. 50 races without a win. The streak continues. I'm not 9th yet. Gotta wait for everybody to finish. Damn, even with this AC unit on, I've gone from 22 to 25. Well, it's nearly 26 degrees in this room with the 2 PCs running. Thank God I'm in this room and not the old room. Yeah, 14th in the end. The streak continues. A lap down. Yeah, I just needed something relatively decent on that last lap and I might have been able to get a top 10, but the win was never going to happen with the peanut and whatever else was that I had really slow. I can't remember what it was now. It's all just a mess of slow vehicles and pain and misery of not being able to win. Vigilante moment was good though. At least I've got that.